And hello and welcome to the beginning of our next game that we're going to cover on the channel, and that is Metaphor ReFantasio. As a big fan of the Persona series, I think
I trust this
is a good game that I will really enjoy, and the reviews are pretty high, so
away with you.
Let's see. So we have a cutscene right after we boot up the game. I've already watched this, but
A land grotesque as its
we will
people.
watch it again.
You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
I just hope that my voice is clear
That dream died long ago.
and the volume levels are nice. And
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
this will be a pretty long playthrough, as it took me 140 hours to complete Persona 5 Royal. Like, I did basically everything with a platinum trophy.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
So I think we'll have a longer episode, maybe at least 45 minutes.
What will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Okay, so looks like we have our bad guy here. I just hope that I'm gonna enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the Persona games. I mean, I know that the thematic is a little bit different, like this is like medieval knights, castles, dragons and stuff like that, but I mean, to be fair, like, apart from Persona being like a high school teenagers dealing with stuff, and at the side, like, exploring the other realms, like it's either the TV in Persona 4 or like the tower in Persona 3. I mean, I am not sure how exactly the fights are here. I have basically... Oh, I think I skipped something, sorry. I mean, it was just a cutscene. But I'm not sure if there is another realm like the other games, or like it's everything that we're going to fight is just in the real world. Let me check on the system settings, as my FPS is locked on 60, and this is something that I do not like right now. Hold on. Is it the V-Sync? It's gonna force my frame rate. Why did it go on the... Wait, it's on the other monitor. Okay, I think we are okay. Oof, what is going on? Wait. Hold on, give me a second here. We're having some technical issues. I think it's okay. For some reason my OBS got messed up. Okay. Okay, let's see. New game. Here we go.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
I was wondering if I should go with the JP or English voiceover, and honestly I like both. I like, as a person who watches anime, JP is not a problem for me, but I am just way too lazy to read sometimes. That's why I went with the English. Like, I know that probably not everything is gonna be voiced. I think they have like more voiced events than in Persona games, because I mean they're making every single game better and better, like they did in Persona 3 when they voiced some quests. But I mean, I just hope most of the stuff is voiced so I don't have to read, because it's kinda annoying, because if I space out for a second and I miss something because I'm playing on JP, then I will have to go back and check the dialogue. But definitely JP is like better. I'm just gonna roll with the English one so that I don't have to worry about missing anything.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me
Who are we? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna use my keyboard. What should we go with? Just simple avatar? Should I go with something funny? I don't know. Let's go with avatar. And then confirm. Your name is indeed. Oh, you will name the protagonist later. Okay.
a most unusual name, one I've never heard in our world, which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Yep, that's
It's
true.
a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can
Yep.
it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I'm just gonna choose the option that most people will not choose. Curious.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come. And thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Let's go. Okay, we have difficulties. So I am definitely not gonna go with hard, and I will tell you why I am going to go with an easy difficulty. I really like the story that the Persona games and like the Atlas that are coming out with, so I am really excited for the story. I am, however, not that big of a fan of the combat system. Not that I hate it, but definitely not my favorite thing. It's just I will deal with it. I can push through. It's just that like 70% of the reason why I'm playing the Persona games and metaphor in that situation right now is just for the story. So I'm either going to go with easy or storyteller, because I am just not that I'm not that excited for the fights, you know. So let's go with easy, because I mean storyteller is, I think it's gonna be way too easy. Let's go with easy. I am ready. I just want to experience the story of this game, if you guys know what I mean.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Damn. Okay.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Yep.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Galka. Okay.
What mission?
Oh, he talks. Holy shit.
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
I have no idea who I am.
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt though. That's good news. You can move, right? Yep. Thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Okay. Basic controls. Use the movement keys to move, hold Right trigger while moving to dash, press B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. Okay. You can view tutorials you've seen before in the main menu.
Let's go.
So... hold on.
Stop!
Whoa, hold on.
Watch out!
Especially dangerous, watch out. I don't think they've noticed that yet though. Face side. Press left trigger to use face side. This ability lets you see what Galka senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show you as an unknown. Prepare as best.
Okay.
Okay, so right trigger is sprint. Right bumper is the map. There.
Yep, we're safe here.
Okay, this is the sensor.
Everything's pretty standard.
Okay. Right bumper does nothing. We have a dodge. We have an attack. Okay.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. Hey, your health is dangerously low. Watch it.
Holy shit, that almost killed me. So why am I...
Stop kidding around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's intended.
Will your tale end here?
Oh.
Okay.
Sure. Oh wait, I'm actually supposed to sneak around. Okay, I can do that.
Watch out.
Let me sprint. Yeah, this guy looks strong.
Oh no. Looks like they found us.
Nah, we're good.
Look.
Okay. Is this the city, the capital, or whatever?
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Nope.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Okay. What does that do? It's a... oh, she literally... she buffed with soundtrack.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
I was about to say, wait, there is no fucking music in this game. What's going on? I'm playing a fucking, not a Persona game, but like, come on. Damn, that shit is fire. Holy shit, so good.
Look! Over there!
Yep, a road.
Let's go. Got a sec?
Let's stay out of sight. Sure. You already know I'm charging right in the glowing stuff. There is no way they get me. Don't worry.
Like this.
Don't worry. The medicinal herb. Oi, chill. We good. Don't worry.
No. Looks like they found us.
Nah, it's fine. Holy shit. This music is so fucking good. Okay.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785.
Okay.
Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and comfort from my epic of gold. Oh fuck off, give me time to read it.
Whoa, just look.
Yeah, looks like we made it to the city.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Misuse of igniter.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you.
Don't do it.
Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
So looks like Elda is basically a human.
Capital's incredible.
No ears, no horns, no
You never see
nothing.
this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey,
Sure.
did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much. Hard to see how the nation can come back from this. We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out?
no doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy.
So that's the guy from the beginning cutscene, the blonde guy.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
What if I say no?
Hey, are you listening?
Yep.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember,
Sure thing.
Nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Okay.
So?
Do I know where we're going? I have no fucking idea where we're going. What to know in town? Hold on a second. Holy shit, I'm sleepy as fuck. Press right bumper to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing Y. Galika always has a good idea. Or so she thinks. Yeah. Press up in safe area like towns to save your progress. Oh, that's so cool actually.
Whatever will I do?
One button. Ah, yeah, nice. Nice. Okay, so you're seeing that I hate how the camera gets messed up when I'm sprinting and I can't really see. Let's see. You have a good thing to say for how purpose are treated here. You know, we don't need you telling us we got attacked by a monster in our home. We had no choice but to come here, regardless of how we're treated here. We gotta make it work.
Well met, eh?
Rajaskima must be the royal funeral. Okay, there is a lot of talking here.
Stop!
I ask you to step away from the accumulator. That goes double for one overdrive. Accumulator? What is that?
What do you think you're playing at?
If you have no business here, then be gone. You're getting in the way of my work. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Let's go see.
I don't have time for detours right now. If you're lost, check your map. Just go straight down the main street and you should find the recruitment center. Okay, so as you guys probably have noticed already, I am going to cover absolutely everything that there is in this game. I'm not gonna skip anything. Like, this is not the content that I want to do. I want to upload my full experience with the game. I don't want to skip anything. I don't want to cut any dialogues. So, like, if that's not the type of content that you want to see, I am sorry, but that's what I'm gonna do. I know that there is people that actually like this. This looks like an important character, like. But yeah, if this is not for you, I'm sorry, but we are going to cover absolutely everything that we can, and we're not gonna skip anything. So,
So you?
an elder, pretty unusual in these parts. No, not trying to be rude. Just mind yourself. The city ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Does that bother you? Yeah, I'm fine. Purpose tribe or not, I can knock those fools 6 ways from idlessly. So down the road, she said we can enter
This place.
igniters. One of those sure would come in handy too, but we can't afford it. Yeah, we have no money. Oops, okay.
Look at that. The new model's out now.
No, the new Rolex. Let's go, dude.
I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Can we steal one?
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one for myself.
Oh, I absolutely do.
Yeah, until you see the price tag.
It's fine.
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though...
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Shady woman.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How
How
much?
much?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
20 bucks.
Now he's dead.
This is my op.
No living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without... You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Thanks, I guess.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Alright. I was doing that, but then I got interrupted by that lady. Hold on. No, not this. Can I spot items? Taking Persona 5.
Whatever will I
Idiot
Let's not.
Okay, I get it. I'm gonna do whatever you ask me to.
Elden rubbish.
Hey, mister! It's a king!
Oh God, grant me guidance.
I'm not gonna.
Leave it at night.
Not gonna move too much from the main goal. Let's just see what we have to do. Blend with the crowd and no one will... Okay, why don't I just put fake ears or like fake horns or something? What's the fucking problem? Oh, I see, okay. So it's about honor.
What are you playing at?
Yeah, this is going to be a fun game. This is where we have to go. Looks like.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, you got this.
Aren't you gonna hide or something?
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Sounds like a nice and fun experience.
But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Damn, this guy is cocky as fuck.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece.
The One Piece?
All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of them. So, what brings you to enlist?
I want money. I actually am gonna go with the I need money.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Let's go with I've always been lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Here we go. How should we name our character? I have no ideas at all. I have to be honest with you. Oh my god. My mind went blank. How should I name the character? Let's just go with 3 V-Bucks. Is this how V-Buck? How do you spell that? Whatever. V-Buck. Yeah, whatever.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
V-Buck, welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster.
I just didn't want to spend way too much time thinking about it. Maybe I should have paused the recording and come up with something better, but right now I just want to play, so it's whatever. No, I'm not gonna get killed, don't worry.
Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission.
Oh,
On
shit.
your way now. Up to. Next.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Let's hurry.
Whoa.
I think you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I am volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. How do I... Oh, I see. Join the queue.
I heard they get sightings. What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like,
Next!
Wait. Did I miss something? Hume? Oh, I see. It's the name of the monster setting.
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't... Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Yeah, just give me what I want.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
Oh,
Spare
fuck
off
you.
in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
Boy.
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry
Hey.
for making a scene. You alright?
Terrifying. No, I had it under control.
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt in.
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up.
Hey, thanks,
I
though.
don't think that's unreasonable. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
It looks like this is going to be one of our friends throughout the game. I feel like.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Yeah, yes, please. Can I get it already? Cinder ignite.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
Nice.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main stream.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
What's that? A map? Oh, I see. Okay,
Wow,
that's
a
good.
real map.
Yeah.
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Okay, training arc, let's go.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Hey.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Nice.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Okay.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. awake?
Yep. No, never mind.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Yep.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think
It
that should
is
be
what it
how
is.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the
Nah,
same kind of
that's
people who
bullshit.
burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him.
And who I
speaking of,
am? Well, like, what the
he's the
fuck?
one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
Okay.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Wow.
Nah.
I see. No magic.
Not all lives are equal.
And equality for
That's
all?
not
It really does sound like a
possible.
fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
No matter how advanced we are.
Guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Lives are not equal in everyone's eyes, you know. Unfortunately, just how the world is. Record the events thus far, yes. So apparently this guy has a book that is basically the future. Like a story about the real world that we actually live in, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's just a little fantasy or like... Because it sounded like there is no the problems that we have in our days.
I'm fine.
Don't exist in that story.
I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who
I
can
need a
lead.
hero.
A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Trust me.
Okay, so the main character sheltered the prince, like he helped him somehow. Then his village got attacked or something. I don't know. I don't know how we saved him, what we did for him. But apparently, we did something. And that was a long time ago, at least. That's how it looks like. This, like, could be 10 years ago, could be 5. Not sure.
Trust me.
Okay, I feel like we can end the episode soon. Just gonna wait for a moment until I get control over my character. Save the game. I see you side-eyeing me, Mr. Whoever you are.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Okay. Metals Day.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination. Oh, I can read it, okay. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight location you want to learn about, then press A.
Hold on.
Okay. Have the capital.
Hold on.
Then we have a squad camp. Fort camp.
This place here.
Northern border.
Let's see here.
Was the plan to camp out there tonight? The fort is just busted.
Hold on.
That's where you want to go.
We went last night there, yeah. And this is the capital.
Let's see here.
We'll be a while before we go back. Yeah.
This place here.
Okay.
Hey, don't forget.
That's where our contact should be. So hopefully we find him quickly.
Okay,
got it. Okay, so can I save the game?
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idol's Day.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Yeah, we made it.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time.
Okay.
Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my...
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to explain. Should we go with a world with only one tribe?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from
I wouldn't say that there is no discrimination, but it's a fantasy in their world, so I guess it can be perfect.
So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say?
Yeah, I like this guy.
I'm listening.
Fuck yeah, let's brawl.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes.
Yeah,
Although
I can see that.
Bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Okay. I'm Free V-Buck.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
Absolutely.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastards.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely not scared.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn the tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Let's go for money.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Let's go.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Nah, that's emergency food. Let's fuck with him.
Fairy. I didn't see a fairy.
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to me.
They gave her a little helmet.
And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
No.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before.
They're gonna show me the button in a second,
Not
don't
much
worry.
chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Straw, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Don't lose sight of our mission, okay? Yep.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, our contact should be inside and we should have to find. Well, we just have to find. So. Huff, huff. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? Is it something about your ally? Oh, it's not. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. See, well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. I cannot save. And what is that? Okay. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here and continue with the next one right away. But for now, thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye bye.